Last year we moved to Long Beach for my work.
Specifically the Bluff Park neighborhood. Our new place is a condo 2 blocks from the beach in a building that was built in 1975.
And there's still a lot of 1975 in it when we got it.
So we're updating it, one project at a time. We already got rid of the popcorn ceiling, the paneling in the bedrooms, the vinyl floors in the bathroom, and some really ugly lighting.
But there's still a lot more to do.
So keep watching The Bears in the Bluff.
Despite all the work that we've done so far, now is when it really gets expensive. We're starting to talk about what to do with the kitchen. We know we want to open it up to the living room. So let's go walk through and talk about some of the ideas that we have.
Okay, so as we approach the kitchen, you can see we do have a pocket door. Now, if we take out this wall over here, obviously that pocket door is not going to be terribly useful. I have mixed feelings about that because I do love pocket doors. So as we come into the kitchen, yes, we still have the 70s floor and we have the 70s countertop. On this side, we have the range. What we would like to do is to replace that with a cooktop. All of these cabinets will go away and we'll have new cabinets. We'd like to have a built-in oven probably here. We're not sure yet. And then we're going to extend the counter all the way over to the window where we're currently storing some of our paint and such. This is a little bit narrower than the actual counter, so there might be some cabinets here that don't have a counter with them. But that's kind of up in the air at this point. On the other side, I have marked where the pipes are. So we know that we can't actually open up this wall directly above the sink. We're considering we might be able to swap the sink and the dishwasher so that we can open up the wall here. And as I've said, the pantry here might be going away, probably will be going away. All of these cabinets will be replaced. At the end of the kitchen, there's a little area that's supposed to be a breakfast nook. We typically don't need a breakfast nook, particularly when the dining room table is so close. Now, initially we had talked about the possibility of doing a bar over here and just opening up this wall completely. We're now wondering if perhaps it might be a better use of the space to put in a pantry here, a built-in pantry, and just open this up a little bit. In a perfect world, I would continue the counter all the way across here because you can never have too much counter space. However, this is a little bit too low to put the counter, and we obviously can't change out the window because that would change the exterior look of the building. Coming out of the kitchen through the second door, when we get back into the living room, you'll notice that there is a wet bar here. We actually don't really want the wet bar. It's a little too narrow to use, and you also have to have your back to your guests when you're making drinks, which I don't particularly like. So initially we've had the sink disconnected, and as you can see, we're using it where we have our printer at this point. We'd like to take out this wall if we can, because that would give us the space over here to have a countertop that faces into the living room. Presumably we would be able to open up a space in here from the sink, as we talked about. Now, this wall of the wet bar, we know that there is plumbing going through here. So we don't know if we can take this wall out or not. The other thing is we believe that there is a beam running in the ceiling here that is supported by those two walls that connects to that wall over there. So once again, this is where we need to have a contractor come in and look at it and look at the blueprints and tell us what we can and can't do. So there you have it. Those are some of the ideas and the challenges we have for the kitchen. Now, nothing is actually set in stone at this point until we meet with our contractor, which should be happening in the next few days. And we can look at the blueprints and determine which walls we have to maintain, where we can reroute plumbing if we need to, that sort of thing. Nothing will actually be solid. This project may go a little bit slower than our bathrooms because the one bathroom we were really just changing out fixtures and furniture. The other one we had a little bit of plumbing we had to do, and we had to wait for a fabricator for the countertop. But basically we were on our schedule, not on contractor schedules. And here we know we're going to have some wall framing. We know we are probably going to have some plumbing reroutes. We may have some electrical system reroutes too. So this may take a little bit longer than some of the other projects. I will keep you informed with videos like this. And in the meantime, we have some other projects that we're working on too. So keep watching the Bears in the Bluff.